y'all. This is Dee.
And this is Shelby.
And we're from Bitch
Please.
Welcome back to another episode. This is episode 38, I believe.
Look at us go.
Yeah.
38.
We're almost through the year.
Almost through the whole year. We're going to hit a year in December.
Yeah, we are.
And we're going to keep going strong.
Yes, we are.
That's what we plan on doing.
That is the plan.
That's where we're at.
Yes.
Okay.
So before we get started today, how are your screws?
Girl, they're all right.
Yeah.
They're all right. No, they're not.
They're not?
Mm-mm.
What's going on?
This is all, pet stuff. My pets are getting old.
Yeah.
They're getting expensive.
Yeah.
And just life in general. Just life's been life and super hard. I'm tired. I was sick for a while and might be starting to get sick again. And I don't know. The only good thing is I put my Halloween decorations up.
That's always nice.
I threw up Halloween all over the room.
One tray. I have this tray that's got like snakes on it, and it's black. I put that out.
That's cute.
That's all I got right now.
That's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you can get more.
Yeah, that probably won't.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I probably won't. I mean, I got a lot of skull stuff at the house. So
That's true.
Maybe I'll lay it around, but
that's true.
Probably not.
Yeah,
I don't know.
All right, girl. That's cool. Yeah, I don't know. Halloween stuff just makes me happy.
Yeah.
So,
and it's always really cute stuff.
I need something to cheer me up because life has been hitting me hard.
Yeah, no.
Fair. Hard. What about you? How are your screws?
Well, my screws are actually not bad. I'm really tired today, but I had my infusion, so I'm always tired.
Yeah.
But this week, these last couple of days have been cool. I had therapy yesterday for the first time in a really long time.
Yes.
I had my nail appointment, and I got my hair done on Saturday. So,
I know. You're looking very cute. Nails and hair done. Very cute. Even though we both look very auntie today.
Yeah, we're feeling auntie.
But, we give the auntie vibes.
Yeah.
It's cool.
Yeah.
It's cool.
But yeah, my screws aren't bad.
That's good.
I'm in a good space. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just really tired today. But other than that, I'm cool.
Living life
Love like
that.
It's golden.
Love golden. All right. Jill Scott.
You're right.
Let's go. Well, yeah, cool. I'm glad your screws are good, girl.
Yeah.
I am exhausted. I'm tired. I want to go to sleep.
Yeah.
I actually don't really want to do this live, but here we are.
Not
gonna lie to you. But this is what it's like to put in work and dedication to try to build something, and this is what we want to build. So we are here.
We are here, and on the days you just don't want to, you just gotta do it harder.
Push through. Fake it till you make it.
Fake it till you make it. So
push on through.
We're here.
Here. All right. So we saw on what was it, a reel? It was Instagram. Somebody sent us a reel and they were like, you guys should talk about this. And it was would you rather?
Oh yeah.
Would you rather?
Yeah.
Would you rather, right? So the question that was posed was, would you rather have your sex tape leaked or your therapy notes? What's your choice?
I'm gonna say my therapy notes.
Girl,
I feel like
reckless.
I feel like there's a lot of stuff in my therapy notes, and it would probably be real wild to read. But I think like it might help somebody.
That's real sweet of you.
I know.
That's real sweet.
It might help somebody. I don't have anything in there that is so crazy and outlandish that people be like, I've never heard of nothing like that before. It'd be like, damn, that's kind of cool. Like to see that. I mean, some stuff in there, people probably think I'm nuts, but you know. It is what it is. I'd rather that over a sex tape of me. I feel like a sex tape of me would just be. Nobody can learn from that,
girl.
Nobody can learn from that.
I'm sure you can teach some people some shit. You could teach some people
some like, shit. What is she doing? I'd be like, just living life.
Just doing my best. Just out here throwing it back.
Yeah, I don't. I'd rather not have that. I mean, I feel like both are super personal and very like you want to keep that. It's intimate.
Yeah,
both things are very intimate. But I'd probably be a little bit more okay sharing my notes.
Really?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
I think so. What about you?
No, absolutely the fuck not. Take my sex tape. See the whole Gucci. I don't care, but you are not about to get a hold of my notes and try to figure out and learn how crazy I am.
I mean,
it's just not gonna happen. And then the amount of trauma and shit that I went through, absolutely the fuck not. You're not ever gonna read that.
No, I get that.
No,
I
I'm like, I'd rather be somebody up close and personal with my coochie hairs, and then to be all up close and personal with my mental health.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
No, I get it, but I think yours would be good because, you know, you went through a lot with your HS and stuff like that. So I think that could help other people. I don't think my shit could help anybody but scare people. It would just be literally a horror film.
You'd be surprised. I think people could take something from it. I do. I think people would see it and be like, damn, she went through a lot, but look at like what she's doing.
Girl, no, they would look at it and they'd be like, why you keep making the same mistakes, bitch? What are you doing?
Even still,
figure it out.
Even still, like,
I would be like that annoying main character in a book. Like, literally, where you're reading the book and you're like, girl, get your shit together.
But that's why I think it would be. That's why I think it would be entertaining, because you get, like, you think about some of those books and you read them and you're like, oh my god, and you get to the end and they're like this completely redeemed character and now they're doing all these things, and I'd be like, that's kind of.
I love that you think I would be completely redeemed.
Not completely redeemed, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Like, no.
I mean.
No.
I don't know. I might have the thing. Sex tape might.
Plus, I'm a little bit of an exhibitionist, so I don't mind showing my shit off a little bit. But also, you're just not you can't. It's dark.
I don't. Yeah.
It was even darker. So
yeah, I don't know. I mean, so people would probably be a little bit mad with me for my therapy notes, but
girl,
I mean,
some people would be.
Yeah, I mean, it's just,
you told them that.
Yeah, it would just be kind of like. Yeah, you're in there too.
Yeah, you're in there. So absolutely not. So if I had to choose between either getting my sex tape released or having somebody see my therapy notes, you gonna see my coochie.
You're gonna see my mental health, my mental illness.
You're gonna see my coochie.
Yeah, that's.
It just is. I'm like, yo, could you? I couldn't imagine. I would literally lose my shit if my therapy notes got out.
Really?
Hell yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I've talked about all sorts of crazy shit that can put somebody. Yeah. You know.
I get it. I mean, I do get it. I don't think my therapy notes are a little bit wild, but I don't think they're. I don't think I have enough for it to be like, oh my god. I mean, it is oh my god to some people, but I think people would be like, yeah, next.
Who's next?
She's boring.
I did the same thing. They're all probably like, me too.
Yeah,
same.
But same. That's why I'm like, yeah, that'd be kind of cool. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe
it's my own little.
I think your shit would help though. I think it's really sweet that you think it would help people. Like I do. Like you would release all of that. Like that's very personal information.
It is.
But you're like, if it helps somebody else, I'll give it to you.
Yeah.
My selfish ass is like, look at my coochie. That's how I'm gonna help you.
This is also one of the reasons why I wouldn't want it leaked, a sex tape leaked, because I need to make sure I can get my coins off of that. So but if it's leaked, I've got to try to do, recall.
Yeah. Or it's leaked and people are like, yo, she's fire, and then you get a whole fan base.
This is true.
And they're like making OnlyFans.
This is true.
Making OnlyFans. Yeah. Show us that throat goat.
I think people would be bored.
I do.
I think people would be bored.
Go ask your exes. Go ask past people and be like, do you think if this came out, it would be boring? Girl, no. They would be like, nah, that would be great.
I don't know.
I get it though. Yeah. I mean, that shit's like being recorded and stuff like that. It could be.
Yeah, I mean, like I don't mind that, but just for everyone to see, probably not. Sometimes I'd be like, damn, girl, that's how you look.
Same. Like, I recorded myself one time. And I just looked like this moving potato. I was like this, but I just looked like kind of hunched over. Girl, I was like, bitch, are you having a seizure? Is that what you look like?
Girl, you ever catch your like a mirror in a side mirror or like above mirror or whatever, girl, and you're like, god damn.
Girl, no, there's been a couple times because I keep a mirror strategically placed in my room for that reason. And there's been a couple times where I've watched and I was like, oh my god, you look good. Yes, no wonder they beat it the way it is.
Girl,
I'm just like, hey.
Yeah.
I like that shit though. I like that shit. But me on top, no, I don't want to see that.
Yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of moving parts.
A lot of moving parts.
Girl. No thanks.
I look like
right,
like a whole pug and shit. Like I'm like, did you ever do that thing where it was like, what do you look like when you're
No, I did not do that. I didn't do that because I didn't want to know what I look like, because I know I was gonna look crazy as hell.
Girl.
I wasn't ready to hurt my own feelings.
Girl.
Because like I know there's gonna be at least 4 chins in that.
Girl,
there's gonna
did it like, you know, mouth open or whatever and try to mimic whatever. And I was like, that's what they see and like that?
Because that'll get in my head. Just how I operate, it would get in my head, and then I would be constantly thinking that. So the next time it happened, I would be so taken out of the situation that it would just be completely ruined for me.
Well, it kind of ruined it for me. So now I'm a throwback my head girly. You gonna see this elongated neck.
Come on, jawline.
You gonna see this elongated neck.
Be sitting as straight up as possible, like, yeah.
Ew. That's what I look like.
Girl.
I'm so glad nobody's but yeah. So anyways, this kind of leads me into my next question, since we're talking about partners and sex or whatever. Have you ever asked a man?
Yes.
Why
for anything. For anything.
Okay. Have you ever asked a partner or man, woman, or whatever, what color nails?
Yes. And I even tried to preface it in a way that was like a little bit like spicy. So because I got back, you know, what color should I get on my nails? I don't know. And I was like, what color do you want to see wrapped? And I stopped.
Yeah.
And then I got a color.
Yeah.
But it's just like, if I'm asking you,
it's for a reason.
It's for a reason. I want to know what you like to see on my hands.
Yeah. I'm like, tell me what color. It's almost like this, I don't want to say like an ownership, but like almost like, I don't know.
I feel like it's cute to be like, yeah, my boo
these are for my man.
Yeah,
this for my boo. This for my girl.
This is the color.
Whatever. This is what I was. This is one that they suggested. Yeah, I like that shit.
I do too.
But men get hyped about that.
Like, do they?
Oh my God. They get hyped. They're like, well, let me see. What is the season today? What time of the day is it? You got stuff going on? Like, what are you wearing to these places? Like, I mean, some of these men get really into it. Yes. Some of these men get really into it. My favorite color is blue. Do blue. My favorite color is this. Do this.
Yeah.
Like, my favorite is this, you know?
Yeah.
And I'm like, it's just nails. Like, I can make them shits look cute with whatever color.
Yeah.
But it's like the fact that they get like,
some of them get
amped about it.
Yeah.
I'm like,
it's cute because it's like, I want your opinion. Yeah. But also, like, if you like this color, then you want to see it on my hands and you're going to want to look at my hands.
What are my hands? Like, what
are we doing?
Do you want?
What would you like to see? What would you like to see?
Yeah.
Like, that's all I'm saying. What would you like to see? What would you like to see?
I'm churning some butter. What would you like to see when I'm churning some butter?
Well, correct. What would you like to see? What tickles your fancy? Seriously. Would you like a little glimmer?
What do you want?
What do you want? Shimmer?
Some bedazzle on it,
something. But yeah, I mean, I have asked people in the past, like, oh, what color would you see? And some people have given me answers. Some people have been like, I don't know. Yeah. You know, whatever. In the family, or, you know, somewhere around that range. So.
Yeah. I just think it's cute. Like,
I do
when
too.
They get hyped about it.
Yeah.
Some of them don't get hyped. No. They're just like, I don't understand. And I'm like, what do you not understand?
It's a color.
Just pick one.
There's a lot to choose from. There's a lot to choose from.
There's a whole rainbow. Like, pick something.
Even if you don't know that there is a periwinkle or a freaking
be like a light blue,
beige. Just let me know what you want. Get tan.
Just get some tan.
Something
like something. But I think it's cute though when you ask like your partner that, or like when you do like cutie little matching outfits. I like that shit. I'm personally so cheesy when it comes to that. I'd be like, yo, what color shoes are you wearing? I don't want to match you. Like, I like the cutesy matching shit.
Maybe because I've never done it. So I'm like, I don't.
Yeah.
I don't know. In my head, I'm like, no.
Yeah, but like, say you wear like a pink dress or something like that and you're going out with your partner and, you know, don't you want your partner to have some little pink on them as well?
Yeah, in that way. Yeah, in that way, that would be cute.
Because that's still like a matching thing.
Yeah, I'm thinking like, when I'm thinking matching, I mean like whole fit, down to the shoes matching. I'm like, not for me, no.
But I mean, like, there's like something that complements each other with the outfit.
Yeah. I like same color palette or something like that. Yeah, something to
or if you dress like your fashion style would be like, I don't know, you wear formal but like with sneakers. You know what I mean? Like, you want your partner to also wear like something formal with maybe the same color sneakers. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Like, that's the type of shit I like.
Yeah.
I think that's so cute because you just walk up in there with your boo and like you look good and your boo look good and y'all match. Cute.
That one's mine.
That one's mine. Do you see that one? We have the same shoes.
That's fine. We got the same
thing on.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never matched with anybody before.
No.
Not on purpose.
I've done it a couple times. I mean, actually, I've done it more than a couple of times because I'm just thinking of my recent marriage. But yeah, I mean, I've done it a lot.
Yeah, I think if it has happened outside of the times that I'm thinking of, have been completely accidental.
Yeah.
And other times.
Yeah, but then you get a cute little picture and y'all together. I think it's cute.
Literally let you know my life because I ain't never done that.
Girl. Never. I love that shit.
Although I do think about this. I do remember being in college and being at a formal event, and we did have matching colors because we were at a formal event. So that made sense. Yeah.
That's cute.
But it was very specific.
But it's just like matching with your boo is like a whole...
Yeah, it's a thing.
It's a thing. And it's like, I don't know, it's like a power dynamic for me. I'm just like, okay, that's mine.
That's mine.
That's mine. Thank you.
Yeah. I don't know. I do. I have mixed feelings about matching. I don't even know why. I just do.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird.
I mean, it's cool.
I think it's cute. I like to see other people do it. I think it's really cute. I just don't know.
I don't know if I could do it all the time though, because that would get
annoying. That would get annoying. Yeah. Also, the times when I think it is really cute, and this is like the only time that I'm like, okay, is during holidays when everybody's like in buffalo plaid and stuff like that. I think that's cute.
That's cute.
I think that is very cute. I do like seeing when couples go to like really nice events and they're dressed up.
That's
and
what I'm talking
I think it's
about.
very cute.
Like that's cute. Or like, you know, you go out or something like that. Yeah. Like that's cute. But like on the daily, nah. Yeah. You can't match my sweatpant game. You can't. You just can't. If I'm not in work clothes, I'm in sweatpants.
You gonna wear a muumuu with me?
You fast.
We gonna be in muumuus together.
That's chill.
Honestly, guys, if you got a girl that wears some muumuus, hop in a muumuu. You're gonna feel as free as a bird. You're gonna feel as free as a bird.
Let them balls hang.
Let them balls hang and breathe.
Let them hang and breathe. And let me tell you, that muumuu will let them hang and breathe.
Listen. Nothing is more satisfactory as walking in my house, taking a shower, taking everything off, and throwing on that movie. My coochie out, my ass out, and my titties out, and they just hanging around.
Literally. And just hanging around,
literally just playing.
That's my shit. That is my shit. That is my shit. I mean, I prefer to walk around naked.
Yeah,
but since I can't.
Yeah.
A muumuu's where it's at, though.
Muumuu is where it's at. I'm actually trying to get some more because I only got 2.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
I need to get me some. Those things make you have babies, though.
Girl, not this one. Papa used to mess with grandma on that damn muumuu. That was everything. She was looking fine in that muumuu.
That's why grandmama had like fucking 12 babies.
Because that thing was swinging in there.
That thing was swinging. Yeah. He saw them titties.
He sure did.
He saw that ass.
Yup.
He was like, you cooking some food, girl?
But she was like, shut up, Cletus. I don't know who
Megan Cletus.
Megan Cletus. I don't even have anybody in my family named Cletus.
Megan Cletus. That's where
it's like they go together. They argue all the time.
They argue all the time. She be throwing
hell yeah.
Raise that spatula.
But they love each other down.
Hell yeah.
That's her boo and that's his babe.
Yep.
Forever.
That's why she got 12 kids.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
About them muumuus, girl.
Muumuus. Different experience.
Hell yeah. That's where it's at, though. That's where it's at.
It is.
But anyways, go back to the whole nail thing.
Oh, yeah. How did we get on muumuus? How do we get here?
I don't know.
That's funny.
But going back to the whole nail thing, what was I going to say? Oh, but I like when I get my nails done, right? And I come home or I show my partner and I'm like, look, do you like them? And the moment they give me some praise, girl, I'm like, thank you. You like them? I did them for you. Like, I got the color that you said for me to get, you know?
Yeah.
And I feel like just like so kikied about it.
Yeah, no, it's cute.
Mm-hmm.
Especially if you're like, I'm getting my nails done. They're like, oh, send me a picture when you're done.
Yeah.
Or like even with hair, like, oh, I want to see what it looks like when you get done. You're like, do you?
Do you really? Thank all you this so much. I put all this work in to do this to like look this way. I mean, I didn't put that much for this, but
yeah, not fair.
But
oh yeah, like getting your hair done and nails done and like showing your partner.
But like just a little bit of praise from your partner can go a long way.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely. It just makes you feel all like giddy and girly and whatever inside. You're just like, thanks.
Yeah, I'm actually curious to see if men feel the same way.
I feel like they do because I've heard different conversations with men and they're like, yeah, you remember that compliment you gave me like 3 years ago? And you'd be like, what?
What compliment?
When I tell you that when
I don't even remember what I ate for breakfast.
When men get compliments, because they get compliments so like they're so far and few in between.
Yeah.
They hold on to that bad boy.
Yeah.
For as long as it will power them through the week, the month, the year.
They do.
They will hold it.
They hold on to it.
They do.
But that little bit of praise can like go such a long way. Like I feel like I know not everybody's love language is words of affirmation, but like it does. It just goes a long way.
Yeah. It's just kind of like a little like, I see you.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Like, okay, men, women, whoever is gonna anyways. Moving on. If you're with your lady friend, right? And y'all doing the deed, okay? You know, churning the butter. Churning the butter. Go ahead and just give a quick little good girl. And you would be so surprised how much extra work she will put in. So surprised how much extra work. It's just a little bit. Just a little bit of praise can go such a long way for most women.
I agree.
And I know men too, because it definitely, I mean, I think we were talking about that earlier. Mm-hmm. Like it goes back and forth because like you say, you know, I'm just thinking sex because that's where my mind's at. But you just
that's where I was at.
Thank God. Because I was like, maybe I'm a hoe. But you think about like, you know, you tell a man like, oh yeah, that's a spot, or you know, that's what I like, or whatever. And they'd be like,
yeah.
They go. I mean, they slip up after a couple minutes, but I mean, rhythm gets different.
I mean,
then it's like that don't work no more. Try something else.
I mean, they do what they can.
They do what they can.
Yeah.
But it's just the praise about it. Like, you know?
It's like that. It's just like that little thing of encouragement, but it depending on like what's said, it can be such a big turn on.
Yeah.
So praising is cool.
Hell yeah.
It doesn't have to be like all the time, but like, you know, just like maybe once or twice.
Yeah.
See what happens. See how you feel about it.
Or encouragement. Like, that's it. That's right. Keep going. I'm like, yeah.
Girl. If I
that's all it takes.
There's certain things that just activate the inner, like, I don't know, some gets activated if I hear certain words and I'm like, yes, turbocharge, turbo mode. These hits are in turbo mode. Right. It's so funny because I think about it, like I think of some of the situations that I've been in and something was said and it just completely like changed the night. Mm-hmm. And crazy enough, like on a regular basis, I probably wouldn't have been able to do half that I did. But afterwards, while it was happening, I was like, I'm about to pull out all the stops.
Yeah.
And then when it was done, I was like, damn, my hip hurt.
Girl, facts.
What was I doing?
I've had that happen to me where the next day my legs are like on fire and I'm like,
was I squatting all night?
Doing? I was like, oh, right. Yeah, I was doing that for a minute. I'm like, yeah. Listen, I get me an ab workout sometimes. My legs be on fire.
Girl.
My little cupcakes be bouncing.
Girl.
They just do their thing.
Girl.
They do their thing.
Girl.
A little bit of praise, though.
A little bit of praise can go a long way.
Just a strong suggestion.
Yeah.
Praise your
partners. And then, like, if you find some phrases that you like maybe look at some other phrases and switch it up a little bit. Give a little, you know, make up some shit. Sometimes, you know, maybe your person likes to be called a slut.
Girl.
Give them tell them they're a good slut.
Hell yeah.
Tell them they're a good whore. Or whatever. Whatever you got to do.
Good little whore. Perfect.
Whatever your liking is.
Me? Thank you.
But choose wisely, because not everybody down for that.
Yeah, so facts. You might get slapped.
Yeah.
Don't just like off rip for that.
Don't hop out the gate with that.
Because they go fight you.
Yeah.
And they'll be like, what the fuck you said?
Right. Yeah. They might consider it though, and they'd be like, "Damn, you're right.
They'd be like,
a good little
slut."
Me? Thank you.
Thanks. That's all it takes is just a little bit. You know, that shit goes a long way.
It does go a long way.
Yeah.
Bricker.
Yeah. That's cool though.
Yeah. No, I think it's great, and I actually saw probably like maybe last year sometime, I saw it was kind of going on the internet. Like everybody was talking about it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And they were talking about like, all right, peeps, can we start using different things? And can we start using this instead of this? And people were like, people really like that. And the comments were endless. Yeah. They were endless. So I was like, yeah, people, a little bit of praise.
A little bit of praise. Maybe a little bit of sprinkle some degradation.
I was just about to say that.
Some praise and some degradation.
Again, all these, make sure your person's cool with that.
Hell yeah. Have that conversation. I feel like we shouldn't have to preface that, but we also need to like make sure you actually consent with your partner before you start calling them a whore.
Yeah.
That's just a strong suggestion.
Super strong.
Yeah.
Because not everybody's rapture
like because like the wrong person, like I've slept with somebody and then they've said it and I'm like, who the fuck?
How dare you?
Who the fuck are you talking to?
Somebody else, you're like, thank you so much. Oh my
God, yes,
this is what I've been waiting for my whole life.
Thank you.
The wrong person, now you gotta fight.
I'm gonna fight you.
Get up off me.
Yeah, get up out my house. You need to go.
You need to go.
Time. It's time.
That's facts.
But it's cool. It's interesting.
It is interesting.
I just think it needs to be. I just think it needs to be done more for us.
Yeah. But yeah, you activate what you need to activate. See how you feel about things.
Yeah.
You might be a quieter person in that space. You might be a more vocal person in that space. You just kind of see where you fit. Sometimes it depends on your mood.
It's like this. We're exuding this energy of I really don't give a fuck about this episode.
What you get is what you get,
girl. I don't know. And then we get weird headspaces. Like today, I didn't want to do it today. I think I'm pretty sure I stated that in the beginning. I didn't want to do today, and yet here we are just talking about that little pop sound that happens when
you dismount,
or when
you shove somebody out,
when you accidentally laugh too hard and shove somebody out.
So you've never experienced that before?
I have.
Oh, okay.
That's why I'm laughing. That's why I do the sound.
Okay.
That little pop sound.
Yeah, and you're like, my bad. Just
go ahead and slide on
just
in.
Just
come back on in. It's okay. I'm not gonna laugh again.
But yeah, I just
if I do laugh again, just hold on tight.
Just hold on tight. Buckle in.
Hold on tight.
Seatbelt in. Get ready for the flight,
girl.
It's gonna be a little bit of turbulence,
girl.
If you look to your right.
Not in the middle of you doing shit, and you're like, if you just turn to the right,
you can see a view of the sea.
I can't. Oh my god.
This is the stuff that pops in, and that's why I'd be like,
that's why you stay quiet.
I mean, sometimes I do, because I just be like, the stuff that pops in my head, I'm like, don't say it now,
girl.
But I can't help it because I'm so unserious a lot of the time.
Girl, sometimes I say unserious, they still be hyped about it. I'll be like, glaze me like a donut, and they be they'd be like, yes. I'm kicking hard. I'm just laughing because I'm like, yeah, that's what I said. Go ahead and glaze me up like a donut.
You heard what I said.
They be into it.
Girl,
they don't care.
I am so unserious. I'd be like,
I say some stupid sometimes, man. Yeah. I don't care. But I'm like super vocal, and I feel like, some people are down for that, some people are not. I cannot stand silent sex. Like, I've had awkward silent sex where like the other person is like going and going, and it's silent, and I'm like,
what's happening?
Are you okay?
Blink twice if you need help. Shake your ass a little.
Go ahead and throw a flare up.
Yeah,
just go ahead and throw a quick flare up and let me know everything's good to go. Because like that quiet sex is annoying.
It's weird.
I can't do it. I'm like,
I need to hear somebody doing something.
I need to know something's going on.
Something. Anything.
Give me anything.
Help me, please.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
That's just annoying. But anyways, back to what we were talking about before we got here. But the praise is like, I feel like really important.
We were on. Yes. Yes, the praise is important.
The praise is important.
Yeah.
That shit will throw me into turbo mode. Go ahead and praise me a little bit and I will go into turbo mode.
I'm telling you, certain things, it's like an on switch.
Hell yeah.
It's like, okay.
You say less. I'll do whatever you want.
I feel like I got my ultimate.
My mech is ready. My mech is ready to use. Yep. Ultimate's ready. I got them points up and ready to go.
Yes. Oh gosh.
Or it's like when you get an upgrade in your armor.
New armor. Like that means my knees are good for this hour that we're about to do this. Come on. You got 30 minutes left on this hip. Come on.
Not the upgrade of the joints.
Yeah.
The upgraded the
because you don't feel anything after that. Once that turbo switch is hit, everything is like, girl, you got brand new knees, brand new hips, back feel great.
That good girl, all of a sudden my knees are so like I've got 20-year-old knees.
I can split again. I'm like, what am I doing right now?
That shit gonna hurt tomorrow.
Girl, cool. Listen,
it's fine.
The next day sore.
It's fine.
I never forget. I should probably share this. I'm not gonna share this.
Fair enough. But one of the things I want to talk about was that we say now that we're older.
Yeah.
Like the things that we do now that we're older that we didn't definitely do when we were in our 20s, but especially like in our 30s, where I don't know about you, but like I do the rubbing my knee thing, even though my knee don't hurt. I just be like,
I've been sitting here this whole time.
I just be rubbing my knee. Girl. Or getting mad over stupid, like somebody putting a sign out in my yard or something like that.
Get out of my goddamn yard.
I would have never gotten mad about that. Yeah. Like, younger me, I would have been like, whatever. Yeah. But like now I'm like, why'd she cut her grass like that? Like, what's going on? Why are you driving that way?
That's facts. That is facts. Because I noticed one of the things that I've been like nosy, but I've gotten like extra nosy.
Girl, I'm
now
so
that
nosy.
I'd be at my window when they were building the house across the street, when they were demolishing it, and actually they didn't demolish it, but when they were fixing it up and all that, I was over there the whole time like, what these people doing? What they got going on in my blinds with that one finger?
With the one finger, and you're looking?
Even though I had the whole blind open anyway, they could see me. They was looking at me like.
So the guy that I'm dating, there was something going on outside. And I look over because I'm pretty sure I was asleep. I can't really remember, but I'm almost positive I was asleep. And I look over, and his whole body is in the blinds, like in the curtain. And he's just standing there like this, like, what's going on? I'm like, you so
girl.
But that's me though, especially my old age.
Yeah,
bro, I don't care. I'll open the door and peek out. Like I'm like, who that is? What is going on?
I'll never forget. I was at and something was going on outside across the street. So I went to the window to look. He went to go check on some things, and then he also in the window. So we both stared at the window like, what's about to go on? I said, damn, we nosy.
Girl. I don't know, just in my old age, like I don't want to say old age because I'm not old, but since I'm older, you know what I mean? I'm like, these random just keep coming out. Like when I get up in the morning, I do the whole like, because my back hurts or, like that.
I will say one of the big things I do first thing in the morning is like, it takes me a second.
Hell
so like if I have to like jump up and start running because I'm late or whatever, it completely shoots my day because I'm like, I didn't get a chance to settle, so now something might hurt,
girl.
But also like my brain's still trying to figure it out,
girl.
But if I try to get up too fast, sometimes I just gotta sit and just gather myself, and prepare for the day mentally, and then I can get up and do my thing because I have been in the bed stretched a little too hard, my whole back.
That is the worst. I'm afraid to stretch. There's been a couple because like my hips are not, my right hip in particular is not great. It's never been great. Like this whole like right shoulder, right hip, right knee sort of thing. The joints just don't work right. They just don't want to work right. I'm almost positive it's because I had scoliosis, but it just don't. It don't work right. I do. I have. It wasn't as bad as yours, but I have scoliosis on my back, and it's my lower back that's curved. So I don't know if that's what it was. But if I stretch too hard, my hip locks, and the next thing you know, I'm like, oh no. And I have to like, that never happened when I was younger.
Jeez.
I'm scared to do a full stretch. I'm gonna hurt myself, and it's not gonna be good. Girl. I'm scared.
I think,
like, sorry, I woke up 2 days ago, did nothing the day before but chill and play some video games. My whole back hurts. From what? Who was I fighting in my sleep?
When we were playing games, was it yesterday? And I was trying to charge my charger and play. Girl, I woke up, my neck hurt so bad, and I only sat like that for what, 15 minutes?
Yeah, it wasn't even that
long.
Girl,
my back hurts. I mean, my neck hurts so bad because I was like hunched over trying
to like, there's no way I could do this,
girl. Because at some point I got up and I'm standing up, holding the controller down, looking at the TV. I was like, I can't do this,
girl.
I can't do this.
It hurts.
It hurts so bad.
It hurts. And it's like, as I get older, I just feel like it's gonna get worse. I'm gonna say even more outlet.
Girl, I just think about like, so I had surgery on my knee last year.
Yeah.
And I don't think it fully recovered because I kept sliding on stuff. And kind of like,
because you were sliding at work,
at home. It did not matter.
I thought you were gonna that knee all over again.
Girl, I'm pretty sure I did. I don't think it healed properly.
No lie.
Yeah, I'm almost certain it didn't heal properly. But I say that to say that if I would have done that probably early 20s, I would have bounced back and would have been fine. But like if I slip like that a little bit, I'm for the entire rest of the day,
girl,
and probably the next day and the next.
It's just wild if I sleep wrong or if I sleep with too many pillows or something like that. My neck, I wake up and I'm like, yo, I was driving in the car. My neck does not crack, right? My neck and my back just don't crack unless somebody cracks it for me. I can't do it myself. But I was in the car and I was driving and I was like, damn, my neck hurts. And I just went like this and it went, grrr. I was like,
I'm dead. I'm dead.
I literally thought I died. It made me dizzy. I was like, I'm driving. I gotta stop. Like, I was super out. Fair. I was like, is this my life now? If I move even the slightest bit, I'm a crack. And it's something gonna break.
That's the only thing I will say. And it's probably just because I'm not getting enough of whatever and I'm not stretching enough.
Facts.
But everything cracks.
Yeah.
Like we were just sitting here and I moved to the right. My freaking knuckle cracked.
The whole thing.
I moved like that. My whole neck was, I was like, bro. I'm not old enough to have all these aches.
It's my symphony. It's my body's little symphony. They're just singing. Let me know where they're at in life.
So you got about 25,
small world.
25 more years, girl. Enjoy it while you can.
Enjoy it while you can. Enjoy it while you
facts.
can.
That is facts.
It's just a lot. But I saw another reel. I feel like we talk about a lot of reels, but I saw another reel and it was like women in their 40s back in like the 50s and 60s, and they like showed pictures of what women look like, and they had like their little you know, their little poofs done, their little curls done, and they're in like these little sweaters and, you know, very dainty stuff, you know, whatever. And they're showing all these pictures, and then they show women in their 40s today and how different we look. Like, I don't feel like we're aging the same.
Well, yeah, I mean, you think about it. So you think a lot of the shows that were kind of on long time ago, the women that were in their 40s looked like they were in their 70s based off of how the aging is looking now.
Yeah.
And like if you compare a 50-year-old now to a 50-year-old in the 80s, they look completely different. But to also say some of the people in their 30s look like they were in their 60s because it just whatever was going on.
Girl, whatever aging was happening back then, I'm like, we are just aging different.
I mean, I feel like it was very stressful back then, but I feel like it's a different type of stress now too.
Today's stress is a whole lot more crazy, but I mean, it's just, I feel like we're just aging different. Like, I think it back even just to my mom, because my mom was a super young mom. She had me when she was 17. She was pregnant at 16, blah, blah, blah. It was the whole thing, whatever. Anyways, I think I see pictures of my mom back when she was my age. And I was like, that's what you look like, girl? You was in all turtleneck. Don't get me wrong. I like turtlenecks.
Yeah.
But it was just like one of those old lady.
Yeah, I mean, you know, think about fashion was different, a little bit different then too.
No, girl, she looked old. Just in her face. Yeah. She looked old.
I have that one picture of me and my mom in I think she was 33 and I was 33 or something. I compared the two.
Yeah.
I feel like
we had this conversation.
Oh, well.
You looked like you were in your early 20s in that picture.
Really?
Yes. You looked young as shit.
I feel like my mom looked fairly young in that picture.
Your mom did, but she also looked like what 30s look like today.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You did not look like what 30s look like today. You look like you were in your 20s. What your 20s look like today. Like, you just have a baby face.
It's the cheeks.
Yeah, it is.
It's the cheeks.
It is. I never want to get rid of these little cheekies.
They're not going anywhere.
I'm cool with it.
They're gonna just continue to sag.
Girl, I have the same thing with those laugh lines.
Yeah,
I'm just like, that's how you know I'm always smiling all the time. My little dimple comes out. Guess it, girl. One day I'll probably end up getting Botox.
You think so?
Yeah, 100%. I don't see why not. I don't think I would get anything else though.
I could see doing like the little threading just to pull it up a little bit. Yeah, just to pull it up a little bit.
Could you imagine? I feel like I look like one of those blobfish.
The only thing is, one of the other things about why people look a lot younger, for the people that are doing it, plastic surgery is very different than it used to be. And
absolutely.
But the thing that I have, and this is going to go off kind of a little bit of a tangent, but just roll with me.
Okay, I'm buckled up.
The plastic surgery nowadays, it has done some really great things. I think it is beautiful when it's done properly, and it can look very nice. It can enhance. But I'm noticing like a lot of people are getting the same faces and bodies, and everybody's starting to look like
BBLs and the lip fillers.
It's weird because, but even when they get like their face and stuff done, like the the whatever they're using as like the model is the same for everybody.
Yeah.
And it's looking so strange. And I'm like, we're kind of getting into a place where everybody's looking in this sense like a mold, like a little Barbie in a sense, with just more dramatic proportions.
That's crazy.
But the plastic surgery, the plastic surgery has been like a huge thing, because you got people now that have been getting, even if it's just like a little Botox here, a little, tuck there, they're almost preventing themselves from looking aged, but there's certain things you can never fix. Like, you can do your neck all you want, but your neck is going to show. Your hands are going to show. Yeah. So unless you're getting everything rejuvenated, some stuff is going to be like, hey, you old.
Exactly. But I think also too is like we're in a day and age where we are actually more health conscious. I have a whole skincare routine, girl. A morning routine, a night routine. Like I do all of that. Same. My mother, when she was younger, she just washed her face with Dove soap and called it a day. Yeah. So it's like, I'm like, I feel like we're just different when it comes to our health, and like, I don't want to say appearances, but just like we're not out baking in the sun with baby oil, which is something I used to do back in the day, but we're not out there doing that like they did in the 80s, like people's skin today.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? Like we're a little more health conscious.
A little bit. I don't know. Like,
but maybe then also Gen Z look like they.
Well, I was gonna say health conscious in certain aspects. Food, no, but like skincare.
Hell no, I just ate a burger.
Healthcare and skincare. I ate a lot, and I'm not anyway. Healthcare and skincare, because I ate like I hadn't eaten before. Like,
girl,
it was weird.
You literally ate a couple pieces of grass and some air. Like you didn't.
I had a smoothie for breakfast. And the rest of my salad.
Which I know was because you ate
the other portions last night. It wasn't the biggest.
Okay, so you had 3 pieces of lettuce, a crouton, and some air.
Them croutons was hard.
Girl, you
was much still hurt. I know I was. I felt bad.
That sounded painful. My jaw hurt for you.
It was the strength now.
The strength in that jaw. You ready to go? Anyways, what was we talking about? I don't know. Anyway, any hoozle. Eating junk.
Oh, so I feel like we take better care of ourselves, like skin wise, like that, and on those aspects. But like we also probably. We don't eat. I mean, there's a lot of us that do eat fairly well, but a lot of us don't eat the greatest still. Yeah. But we do have those other habits that are kind of like doing a balance. Whereas before, I think they just ate what they ate. You know, they may have ate
like back then there was trans fat. Now there's not trans fat.
Right.
You know,
there used to be MSG and everything.
And everything. You know, you can actually buy it. You can buy MSG.
Yeah, you can.
That's me.
There's this guy on TikTok or Instagram or something that he makes these like little cups with like cucumbers and stuff in it, and he puts a little MSG in it, and he puts a whole bunch of other stuff, shakes it up. Apparently it's fire.
I cannot.
Apparently it's great.
I'm a hard pass that. It's a little salty.
Yeah.
I mean, MSG's great. Don't get me wrong. It definitely brings some flavor.
All the flavor.
Yeah. Can we talk about a Beetlejuice movie?
Spoilers. So
definitely gonna be
we went
spoilers.
And saw Beetlejuice Part 2. And it happened. How did you feel about it?
Disappointment.
It was not
disappointment.
So if you are familiar with the Beetlejuice original movie, it was just the concept of it was very cool for the time.
Yeah.
It was
classic.
It's a classic, and there was a story to it. Like you understood what was happening because there was a concrete story.
Yeah.
Around what was going on. There was weird, but it was a story.
Yeah.
And everything kind of just made sense.
Yeah.
The second one, there was kind of sort of a story, but there was also like other stories, but some stories didn't go anywhere.
It was all over the place.
All over
the place. And I'm sitting in there, I'm literally like ready to leave the movie theater.
It was 15 minutes in, and we were like,
and I was like, I already know this. And that was the second movie we saw which pissed me off because I'm not picking movies no more for the movie theater.
So we went and saw The Crow as well.
Yeah, we saw The Crow.
It was a cool concept, and I thought like visually it looked really cool, but just real drawn out.
Skarsgård though,
fine. He did his thing in that gym.
That just
he did his thing in the gym.
Chef's kiss.
Yeah,
perfection.
The Skarsgård brothers,
absolute really just perfection.
Y'all be doing y'all's thing.
Facts,
and we appreciate you.
But anyways, back to Beetlejuice.
Yeah, Beetlejuice.
But that was so disappointing. I think the only time during the entire movie that I enjoyed was when Michael Keaton was on.
I loved every time he showed up. For one, the fact that he looked the exact same was hilarious. I understand that there's costume makeup.
Acted the exact same.
Yeah, like he didn't even look like he aged at all.
Yeah.
Like he wasn't acting like he aged.
No.
He was just the same kind of obnoxious guy.
It was great.
It was great, and I loved it for that. But some of the other storylines, they just didn't make sense.
Yeah,
like there was one large story in the original, and this one it really made. They tried to make stuff happen that wasn't happening.
It was just not. It wasn't cool.
It wasn't
and
well
then there
thought
was
out.
A bunch of loose ends where I was like, what happened to this person?
But also, like, why is this person after this person? So pretty much what happened was, because we already said there's going to be spoilers. Pretty much what happens is homegirl Lydia, she's part of this paranormal like thing now. So she talking to people, interviewing them,
because they say a whole show.
Yeah, she's the one that like says, yeah, you got ghosts in your house. They real pissed off, so y'all probably should bounce. She's that girl.
Yeah,
right. So she got that show, but she also has a daughter who's like over it because their dad went missing and died, and she's like, this is all of your fault.
Yeah.
So she got her own little teeny angst stuff that she going through. Homegirl's also Lydia's dealing with this dude he don't care about her for real at all, and he's like a weirdo. Her mom is still doing her thing. Yeah, he was super sensitive. The dad not in this movie because he got them charges.
Oh yeah,
he got them charges.
This man died.
Yeah, he died. So he died metaphorically.
His career did. But Lydia's dad, I can't remember his name. You'll have to put it up.
Yeah, I don't remember his name.
But we thought this man dead.
Yeah,
he wasn't dead. He was just in jail, or
I don't know if he served time.
He did some jail time.
He may have did some jail time.
For pedophilia.
Yeah.
They killed his ass off real quick in the beginning of that movie.
They did. They was like, he's not gonna be in this one. We was like, bet.
Yeah, like not even a little bit.
Yeah, not even a little bit.
Like cartoon characters.
They did cartoon characters of him. They did a version of him that was missing the top half, so you couldn't see his face or nothing like that, because it was just shoulders. So there was that plot. So you have that going on, and then you get now Lydia's starting to see stuff, but she's like on meds, but she's not taking her meds, so she's starting to see ghosts, and she's kind of freaking out about that. Yeah. Delia is being Delia because Delia's gonna be Delia.
Love her.
She just is.
Love her. She
don't care about nobody except herself.
Yeah.
And her little stupid ass
living her whole life.
So then you get this whole little plot. So then homegirl's trying to come back to town. Her weird ass man is like, let's get married at the freaking funeral of the dad.
Yeah, it was weird.
That was super weird. And he made that whole thing about her. The daughter, she was upset about stuff. She meets this little boy or whatever. She like goes kicks it with him. She thinks she found her little love of her life or whatever. So she doing that.
And like every typical man, he ends up screwing her over.
And he tries to take her life pretty much.
And he does. He was like, I want to come back. And he murdered his whole family.
Mm-hmm. She was seeing ghosts. Didn't even know she had the gift.
Girl. Didn't even know.
Homeboy was dead the whole time.
It was just like the whole thing was just like they tried too hard to keep it the way it was, but then they overdid it, and then the fucking plot or storyline.
And then there was sometimes some parts of it were just so over dramatized, like the cartoon thing.
Yeah.
That was just that just wasn't needed. It took too the whole beginning of the story was just like you're like, okay. Yeah. Like that's kind of how it felt the whole time.
Yeah.
And then the freaking ex-wife, was she the ex-wife of Beetlejuice?
Oh yeah. What was her storyline?
She was
like, what was her plot?
Because they do a clip of it in a flashback, and
this ain't not work for me. Anyways, continue.
Oh, homegirl said something. Homegirl did something, and she ended up killing Beetlejuice. But Beetlejuice, before he like died, like ended up killing her and chopping her up in pieces. And then she comes back to try to get him back, but she also kill him.
But then she died.
But she had already killed him.
But like by the time she gets to him, she ends up dying.
She ends up within dying minutes. Like,
and I'm like,
it didn't make sense.
I literally sat there the whole time like this, just eat my candy.
It was just, it was real all over the place.
Girl.
Beetlejuice still loved Lydia. Lydia was like, I mean.
Here's another old person moment. I complain about how expensive everything is. And I know that's like, that's not something I used to do, because I used to just be like, oh, whatever, blah, 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 whatever.
I mean, but it's like noticeably.
But like going to the movie theater, I spent $5 on a hot dog. And y'all know I love me some good glizzies. It was not worth $5. I'll tell you that right now.
And it was a hot dog, bare naked, with some clothes and some sauce.
Yeah,
that's it.
Some clothes and some sauce.
It had a little cardigan.
That cardigan was stiff.
Yeah, and
it was full of starch.
It was a mess.
Yeah, it was a mess. It was bad.
But yeah,
I'm not a big fan of the movie theaters anymore. I don't go like that.
I had missed going to the movie theater. I enjoyed going the few times that I've gone, but these last two movies have been kind of like, I don't want to say letdowns, and I think maybe because I was hoping for something else, because they were like reimaginings or remakes of the first versions of themselves. But I'm gonna have to go see like a new movie that ain't got nothing to do with nothing, because
I don't even want to do that, honestly.
If it's something, well, yeah, it's crazy expensive. I'll wait for stuff to come out.
Movie ticket.
Yeah, it was insane. It was insane.
Y'all can eat my whole. Not happening.
Yeah. So
any hoozle,
we saw that movie.
It's been a crazy wild week. And then we had Ashley on last week, our guest, Ashley. So we had her on last week, Thursday, which was really dope. We're in the process of trying to get another guest on here shortly. So it'll be cool. And then we're trying to think of doing something big for our year. I don't know. We want to do something big.
Yeah.
Big for us.
Big for us.
Big for us. Maybe not big for the world, but big for us.
Big for us. Yeah.
But
yeah.
Yeah. Anyways, you want to wrap up?
Yeah.
Love that. You have anything else to add?
I don't.
Okay, great.
Oh, wait. No, I don't.
Okay.
Well, do you want to? No.
Okay. So like, share, subscribe, follow, all that good. We're going to do this live still every Thursday at 8:00. Sometimes we'll probably open it up around like 7:45 just to let people come in. So on and so forth. And then we'll do our, live usually starting around 8. But we do have our Patreon up. We are in the process and in the works of producing a whole nother episode. We want to do a smaller, shorter episode where we're going to start putting those on a Patreon. So keep a lookout for that. We'll start letting you guys know when that happens. But that's currently in the works. But again, like, share, follow, subscribe, all that good stuff. Yeah, that's it.
We're going to be posting questions on our stories. It'll be on our Bitch Please page. It will also be on our personal Instagram pages and our stories. Please respond to those questions, y'all. We're going to be using those for the stuff for the... Damn, that sounded country as hell. We are going to use these things. We're going to be using these things to create other content for our Patreon that is different than our episodes completely.
Yeah.
So if you see them, please respond to them. They will be on all of our things. So if you go to Twitter/X, Instagrams, TikToks, wherever, just respond.
Yeah, just respond.
Or if you're feeling like real fancy, just send us a DM of what you may want to get an opinion on.
Hell yeah. So we appreciate that.
Yeah.
Anyways, thanks for being here.
Ta-ta.
Bye.